What's up, guys? It's the Forex Daddy Zambia's finest trader, Blissbilliondollar. Anyway, I'm so much glad that I'm able to come on this video and just be able to show you the progress. Now, as you are aware, I got a challenge account from the funded Trading Plus program. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to tell you this, but guess what? We passed the challenge. All right, we passed the challenge with flying colors. Now, it took me about 15 days to finish this challenge. It was a one-phase challenge, ladies and gentlemen, and therefore, I finished. Therefore, it means I am actually getting a live funded account. Oh, it is simulated, right? So, yeah, but it's considered as a live account, right? Yeah. So that's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. And besides that, I would also just be sharing how my journey was, some of the lessons that I learned, and of course, if you see any mistakes, be sure to learn from them, of course. And if you see any other thing that you feel you can improve on, be free to actually improve on them. That's the whole point of this video. So we passed the challenge account. That's in 15 days, and now I have to mention that I wasn't trading every day, right? Yeah, but this challenge actually started on a bad note. I was down by 1%, I think about 1%, right? But I was able to come back and eventually pass the challenge. Now I have something very interesting that when you look at, you'll be like, how did this guy pass, right? How did this guy pass, right? So I'm just going to show you something here on my laptop so that you see, you actually see how everything went, right? You actually see how everything went. So anyway, without wasting much of the time, let's go to the screen. So as you can see my name over there and the challenge, and you can see days completed 15, and then the win rate, which is very interesting, is like 51.16%. It's like 50%, right? Status passed, right? Now I want to tell you something. The trades that I took, ladies and gentlemen, on the trades that I took, let's look at the dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard, right? Yeah, so as you can see, when we go where it's written trades won, we can see I won about 22 trades, and then trades lost, I lost about 21 trades. And then you're like, how is this possible that one? It's like it was a 50-50, but how is it possible that you still got 10.89 profits, right? How is that possible? The secret is here, ladies and gentlemen. The secret is that risk management is key to your passing your profit. So you can literally have even a lower winning percentage than I got and still be profitable. Imagine my win rate was just about 50%, but yet I'm up by 10.89%. Important thing is risk management. That is something that you have to work on. Risk management is king in this regard. You have to know how to risk. Remember, I was risking about 0.5 to 1% risk, right? That's what I was taking, right? So meaning I was risking less and aiming for more. So in times where I lost less. But in times where I won more than I lost, right? Because there are trades whereby I would lose only $8, right? But that is still counted as a loss. But there are those that I won and I would make maybe $150. That's counted as a win. So when it comes now to comparing, you find that I had a 50% winning rate, but yet was still profitable and reached 10.89%. You should ask yourself how. Most of the people are losing challenges mainly because of risk management. Now, I'll be showing you just so you prove. This is the email from Funded Trading Plus. Dear our system has detected that you have reached the profit target for this stage of your evaluation, and they say they'll get back to me in 2 days' time. Ladies and gentlemen, it didn't even take 2 days before I could receive my funded account. I'll have a separate video on me trading the funded account later on. So they sent it, and I was able to see it, right? So anyway, let's come back to the lessons. What are we learning from this, right? Now, what are we learning from this, ladies and gentlemen? What we are learning, the big lessons, is that you can literally have even a small winning ratio. This is something that is proved. You can literally have a small winning ratio, but be profitable. If you are doubting, here I have the results. I have shown you, right? You can literally be 50%. You can literally have a winning percent of 50 and still be profitable. I had a winning rate of 50 and I was still up by 10.86%, right? Yeah, so this just proves one thing. Ensure that you have your risk management in play, right? Now, I'm just going to mention how I was doing my risk management, right? Here's how I was doing it. I was risking, when I just got the account, I was risking 0.5%. The first trade I took was 0.5%. The second trade 0.5% until I was up by 1%. That's when I started now risking 1%. And then later on, I started risking more, especially on certain trades. I have a way in which I categorize trades. Whenever I analyze the market, I would wake up like this. I would analyze maybe five currency pairs. And then from the 5, I have a formula that I call the filter out method. And this is a methodology that helps me look at the trades. And I'll look at the trades. I will not just use technical analysis. I'll also use my sentiment or how I'm feeling. Now, this sentimental analysis comes as a result of my experience in the trading market. I don't know if it happens with other traders, but it does happen with me, right? But it does happen with me. But how does it work, right? Okay, here's how it works, right? Anyway, I'm about to tell you a secret. So in case you haven't subscribed to the channel, chances are that maybe you might not be able to see me once again. So ensure that you subscribe and ensure that you hit that bell icon so that when I post the video of me trading a funded account, you'll be able to see. And I'll also be taking on other challenges from prop firms, and I'll be documenting this journey. So anyway, if you are a prop firm and you want to work with me, feel free to hit my inbox. I think my details are almost like everywhere. If you go to Instagram, Blissbilliondollar, you'll be able to find my account and you'll find the way to contact me there, right? Anyway, away from that. So here is how the filter out method works. From the 5 assets that I've analyzed, I'll categorize the trades, the setups in 3, right? There will be the low risk, the medium risk, and the high risk, right? So the low risk, let me start with the high risk. These are trades that I feel like, this trade, I'm not so sure about this trade, so I'll leave that. Then there are those trades that I feel, this trade is like 50% chance. I'll leave those trades. And now I'll go for the low risk trades. But how do I know that these are low risk trades? Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of my experience in trading, I have been able to find that there are certain techniques that have a higher probability of playing out than others. So I see the confluence. What are the things that are aligning to this trade playing out in my favor? And once I see those methodologies that are aligning, I know the accuracy of those methodologies, ladies and gentlemen. And that's how I finally categorize trades in 3 categories, and I go for the low risk. Another thing that also contributes to me categorizing trades based on risk is how much will I be risking at that particular point. Now, if you don't know how to calculate your risk, which lot size to use, and know that there are indicators on TradingView which you can use, and they will tell you, how much of the lot size you're supposed to use on that particular trade. If you have to enter at a certain point and put your stop loss somewhere, they will tell you what lot size to use based on your account size. So that is also something that I utilize, right? Yeah. So that is my filter out method. It is very simple and straightforward. I intend to go with this method even on the funded account and see what occurs. Now, what are my words on the funded trading class, ladies and gentlemen? I have to mention that one, they are very swift. Although I didn't see my certificate, I don't know if they give the certificates, but anyway, it doesn't really matter about the certificates. But if you're somebody that wants a certificate, I don't know if they give. I haven't received mine yet. Maybe in future they will be able to send. If they send, I'll definitely put it in the next video that I'll upload on trading a funded account. Now, I've passed the challenge, right? This is now where the real challenge starts. Here is my gameplay when it comes to the funded account. How will I do it? I'll continue with the same procedure. It's the same account, ladies and gentlemen, same rules. I'll continue with the same rules, the same plan that I have, right? But here is where the twist is. I'll only be looking to make 1%. Now, once I make that 1%, I'll withdraw. Now, the goodness of funded trading class is that you do not actually need to wait for a number of days before you can make your first withdrawal. If you are going for the experienced trader, right? The moment you just make $50 or more, you can withdraw and you get 80% of the profits, right? That's the goodness. That is why I went for that. So I'll be looking at just making 1%. After I make that 1%, I'll have that withdrawal together with the refund, right? So that money, I will use it, ladies and gentlemen, to get another account and start. You get, right? This is one of the strategies that you can use to grow your prop firm portfolio, right? Yeah. So far, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a good experience trading with the funded trading class. The spreads are actually very good. The spreads are really good on the funded trading class. I do not know about these other products, but so far it's the very best, right? It's the very best I've tried. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to get funded by funded trading class, ladies and gentlemen, I've put a link in the description of this video. Just on this, the first line is going to be the link that you can use to get yourself a 5% of discount, right? Now the code is BLISS, BLISS. Once you input in that code, you get a 5% of your purchase. Now it's an affiliate link, so meaning our funded trading class will give me a small share of the money that you pay. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to get that what do you call it? That price reduction, which is 5%. I know it may not sound as much, but ladies and gentlemen, where you have to save money, it definitely adds up to something. Anyway, I'll see you on the other end. That was it for today's video. Ensure you subscribe and ensure you hit that bell icon so that you don't miss the next one. And by the way, I have a little secret. Trade with only the best broker in the world, ladies and gentlemen, TopFX. And of course, I'm going to link the link to this broker, ladies and gentlemen, that I use for my personal accounts in the description so that you can also trade a personal account. And of course, if you'd want to connect your account to my copy trading services, it's free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. Just ensure you open an account with my link in the description, and then later on just be able to text me and I'll show you the entire process on how to go about connecting. That's if I want to post a video somewhere on the channel on how to connect your account to my copy trading service. It's actually free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. The only difference is that when we make profits, I'll get 30% and you get 20%, right? But connecting is free. You don't have to pay no fees for VPS or whatever. No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I'll see you in the next video.